Hello everyone, and welcome to my very first serious video. I had a different subject planned for this first video, but this one seems a little bit more urgent. This video is all about genders and bathrooms. I was looking at Facebook a few days ago and I noticed an article on a website, linked in the description, that talked about a new law that had just passed in Washington State. The law states that a man must be allowed into a woman's restroom if he says he is a she. I'm going to read parts of that article to you now. You will get my reaction to it and we can have a discussion down in the comments section below. We are going to start where the article starts, with their mandate on schools. The final rule removed any discretion for school officials and mandates that all schools must allow boys into the girls' locker room if they claim to be a girl. What? Talk about confusion. Talk about encouraging sin. Where does it end? This law also states that it is illegal to ask someone who is confused about their gender to use a separate facility for the benefit of women and children who might be uncomfortable. However, once a man begins to undress in the women's locker room, a person who expresses concern or discomfort should be directed to a separate or gender-neutral facility. First, that should anger even you feminists out there. This is complete sexism. It is also very detrimental to young impressionable minds who deserve better influences than this. What does it do to a young girl when a man starts undressing in front of her? Free speech is also under attack in this law. As the article continues, in addition to prohibiting reasonable accommodations that recognize the public's right to privacy along with the bathroom needs of the transgendered, the rule targets a wide range of speech. It is illegal to ask unwelcome personal questions about an individual's sexual orientation, gender expression, or gender identity, or transgender status. And so it begins. It is also illegal for a business to deliberately misuse someone's preferred pronoun. If a man believes he is a woman, but you refer to him as a he anyway, he can sue you. So you can't call them by what they actually are, only by what they think they are. Let's keep reading. However, you should be careful not to ask questions about which pronoun he prefers. Remember, if it's an unwelcome question, he can sue you for that as well. See how out of hand this gets? That's what happens when humans start to make up the rules for themselves. It's nuts. And it doesn't even make sense. So what happens if you violate this new rule? The Human Rights Commission has the authority to issue fines and create a range of orders intended to eliminate the effects of an unfair practice and prevent the recurrence of the unfair practice. The rule specifically states that businesses and schools open themselves up to civil liability for violations of any of their new rules. Well, that's one way for them to abuse their power. We get closer and closer to a dictatorship every day. All this rule really does is open up opportunities for men to violate women's privacy in more ways than one. Let's look at what the Bible says, shall we? Genesis 1:27. So God created human beings in His own image. In the image of God, He created them. Male and female, He created them. Male and female. God made you the way you are. It's not your place to think you know better than God. If He made you to be a man, then be a man. If He made you to be a woman, be a woman. Don't try to be something you're not. Even most non-progressive pagans can see that this law isn't that good. This website is not a Christian website, yet they are still saying that this law is bad, even though they have no basis. Even they understand that letting men into women's restrooms is a bad idea. It is actually really hard to understand how anybody can look at this rule and think it's a good thing. It doesn't make sense. It's mind-boggling. Hello everybody! If you enjoyed this video, then please give me a like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out. If you did not agree with me, then please still give me a like, comment, and subscribe. Leave your thoughts in the comments. I'm always up for good debate. I don't live in Washington, but I know it's only a matter of time before this law reaches Oregon and California and the rest of the country. If you would like to see the bloopers, I moved them to a different video to keep this one a little bit more on the serious side. You can see those there. And to see my last video, click there. And I'll see you in the next video.